We're going to take a look at a very simple control, the humble label. Now the label, as humble as it is also very powerful. You can do some really cool things with it. For example, just normal text, stylized text, or inline HTML. This is extremely cool. So let's take a look. I've already got the import in there. Qt Quick Controls 2.3. Doesn't really matter which version you've got. And if you don't feel like hunting and pecking for it, you can just filter it. We're going to drag and drop a label on here. If that's a little too small, you can hit the Control key and use the middle mouse to zoom in. It will pixelate, and you can use the middle mouse to move around. I'm going to zoom back out. So I'm going to say this is a label. If I hit Enter, or if I click off, it's going to automatically scale that and set the text. Now, you notice the text is also over here. It doesn't really matter which one you modify. For example, I'm going to drag another one. We get that nice line, lets us know we're snapping to the same edge. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to edit it over here this time. I'm going to say, this is a long label title. Probably the longest ever. And it's just a normal text editor. So if I don't like this, I can highlight it, bang, delete it out. Now I'm going to word wrap this, and you see why. It's just very long. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to say, let's word wrap that. And now I can drag this, and it wraps around. I can also stylize it. So if I don't like the color, I can say, well, let's make this like a shade of red. And you know what? I want to bold underline that, and maybe even italic it. Very cool. Let's take a look at inline HTML. And to do this, I'm going to actually flip over to the text editor. And here is that label right here. I wanted to do it in the text editor so you can really see what's going on here. This is, and I'm going to say font equals, actually, not going to do that. I'm going to say color equals single quotes because we're inside of double quotes. And I'm going to say blue. And then I'm going to turn on bold, turn on italic. And if you understand HTML, you know that once you turn something on, you have to turn it back off. So we're going to turn off bold, turn off italic, and then let's turn off that font styling. So this is, and then we have some HTML, and let's go ahead and put some stuff in here. So I'm going to say I want the H bold, and then I want the T italic. And actually, I need to flip these around. There we go. And then we'll say ML back in bold land, and then just some exclamations. We can save that. We've got it selected over in the navigator, and you notice how the text has also changed as we've typed. So it doesn't really matter whether you do it in the editor or in the property editor or actually in the form editor. That's really small, so I want to take this and I want to beef this up a bit. I'm going to say 45 point, boom. And it gives you a real time what you see is what you get. You can also click this little live preview button, and it just shows you, ta-da, this is what it would look like if you run it. So let's actually run it to see what this looks like. This is extremely simple and extremely easy to work with, but also very powerful.